Central Vanguard. This is the intro to the podcast. Todd can't do it this week. I don't know, but I found his phone because I'm at the Laughing Skull. Well, actually, I'm actually not at the Laughing Skull. I'm outside of it because I don't have the money to get into the show. I hope I can see the show. Todd's so funny. Oh, I hope I can see the show. Hopefully, somebody told me that if you suck somebody's dick, you can get in for free. But I think I'm gonna do that. But this is the intro to the podcast. If you're in Atlanta, come see Todd. Come see Todd. Do it. I might be there this Sunday. But you know what? You're here right now. Listen to the podcast. Oh, I hope I get to see Todd. Oh, I hope I can return his phone. Maybe I can keep it. Maybe, who knows? Okay. Enjoy the show.
A very funny guy,
Wait a second.
Todd Glass.
Hold on. Shut that off. Shut that off. Do you know today's show is being brought to you by Audible? Go visit audiblepodcast.com/Todd Glass for your free... Hi, today's show is being brought to you by Audible. Please visit audible.com/Todd Glass for a free audio... Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck! Oh, shit. Oh, my God, stop. Hold on, stop. Shh. We're doing the podcast, but we don't realize that Black Horse Motors has not completely shut yet. So there's a guy downstairs showing somebody, hold on, a car, and that's what they just heard. So I could get billed for this car they didn't sell.
What's funny is I think that he was trying to impress the girl. Oh, yeah. And you're yelling from above, "Fuck it!"
You can't do it again?
They left.
Oh.
He has a great point.
All right, hold on. I know. All right. Well, that doesn't affect him.
Misinterpreted.
It doesn't. No.
Yeah,
He doesn't think that has anything to do with us.
He's totally getting laid now.
No. That you guys are. All they did was they're just showing cars, and they heard someone doing something. They know it has nothing to do with them. They're just looking at a car, or he's trying to show a pretty girl some cars. Obviously, that's not the owner. That's an employee here, like that does a little bit of everything. It's after hours. Probably a girl came in. He, as he's able to, open the door, and show her some cars, and then she sees up here we're doing a show. I don't think it affected. He doesn't think that's about him. No. It's not a good thing to say when. But I'm forgetting it's not the owner. If it was the owner, then I'd be like, oh, shit. Because he did ask us once before, and he is so nice to us. He did say once, just, when we're still operating, can you, to hear that anyway.
Are we going to cut this out?
No, it's all good.
So do you want to do
Give me that Audible music again. Let me try to do it right. Hi, everybody. This is Todd Glass from The Todd Glass Show. Today's show is brought to you by Audible, the good people over at Audible. Go visit them at audiblepodcast.com/Todd Glass for your free audiobook download. Audible. Why doesn't everybody? Motherfucker. All right, play the opening. There. What do they want? I give Audible more love than any of these other podcasts.
Funny guy, Todd Glass.
If you don't fucking call me back this time, then don't call me ever again, because we're done.
Hello? Hello?
Show launches August 12th.
Todd. Hey, it's Zach. Elfnacker. Listen, man, I really want to come on the podcast. I've got stuff to promote.
Hello? Hello?
Presents Todd Glass.
Todd Glass, Ryan Regan, again. If you don't want me to do the podcast, just, I don't know, let me know.
Hello, this is Jerry Seinfeld.
Todd, it's Marin. Mark, I'm the guy who can't come on the Todd Glass Show. What do I fucking need to do? Be nice.
His very funny podcast, The Todd Glass Show, can be found at Nerdist.com.
Hello.
Please welcome Todd Glass. From the beautiful
This every week it gets exciting. Look at that whore standing out on the street.
It's the Todd Glass Show.
I got a hot cup of coffee, and when I say it, that means I have it. I'm like Regis.
Heard it on the Todd Glass Show.
What is this?
Heard it on the Todd Glass Show. 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 Heard it
Nice and slow. Nice and slow.
When you
What?
download the show,
Nice and slow, everybody.
put your headphones on and don't be afraid to slow down at the start of the show. There's a
There you go. There you go. I know how to start slow now. I used to be scared. Now it's one of my favorite shows. You take your time. Drink the coffee. Hold on. I'm like Ursula. By the way, I recorded Ursula eating last night. I'm forgetting. No, her dog. The name of the dog.
Ursula?
No, the type of dog. She's a bulldog, and she eats very. She just enjoys her food. So last night I put a little. I don't usually do this, but I put a little spaghetti into it because I knew she would really enjoy it. If you just give her regular dog food, she enjoys it. But I put a little spaghetti in there because I knew she would just love it. Very little bit of spaghetti, but enough to give it a better than a dog taste flavor. Can you play that? This is not a joke. This is literally her. And she goes back again. That's me laughing. She was going to eat the phone. She looked at the phone, and then she looked like she was going to eat that because I had the phone right next to the bowl so I could hear her.
Of course, throw it in.
And, you know, it's like she's not – those dogs you have to keep a little bit underweight because they have breathing problems already. She's a good weight, and she's good. She gets around. She jumps up on the sofa, but – oh, she eats, and that was her best. Sometimes she takes a bite. She goes, like it's so good. She just loves it. And I always ask her the same thing. You get, like I've said this before, but like when you have a dog, like at first of course you talk to your dog, but it gets worse. It gets worse. After she eats, I go, was it delicious? Did you like it? Was it delicious? And she always looks like, of course it's delicious. And I still do the same thing where everything she wants, like I do the thing where she acts like whatever I'm eating, she really likes. So she has to convince me, like, and I do both voices, mine and hers, that I'm not just begging to beg. Like I really like spaghetti. Ursula, you never mentioned it. Oh my God, I can't believe you. And then okay, sir, if I had a steak right now, you wouldn't be wanting it? No, not necessarily. Oh, because I have steak. You're going to eat some steak. I mean, I like it. Anyway, is your dog good? Do you feed your dog table food?
No, because she will continue to ask. So that's something.
Oh, your dog talks?
Yeah, of course.
Why did I have to be a dick? What if you had a smarter dog than me? He goes, could I have some steak?
No, she's high energy. So hey, guys, steak. Hey, what's that? Is that steak?
Is that a steak? Is that a steak? What are you eating there? It's a steak. Is that? Oh, I like steak. Oh, I don't think I've ever had that type of steak. What is that? What is that? Is that the last steak you had? Does that taste the same? I'm always and then there's Ursa. All right, I lied. This is Chris Burden eating.
Guilty.
All right. Stop.
Have we ever posted a picture of Ursula?
I don't think we have.
I think we need to.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
She'll be the episode picture.
Oh, if I get high.
But I can visualize her doing this, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, I had to put something under her bowl because when the bowl moved around, she would eat, and by the end of the meal, the bowl was like moved all around the kitchen until it was by the door where it couldn't go anywhere else. and then she would get locked into the corner and eat it. But she's very mannerly. Like if you don't feed him that, who cares? I'm boring. I'm trying to be like. It's just pure joy.
So you're going to take a sip of your coffee.
Well, let me take a sip of my coffee. I thought because I knew what was coming that I knew what he's going to do. He's going to play her so that I could do it. All right, listen, everybody. Stop. Take a natural picture. Okay, put that on Facebook. We have some guests here today. Connor is here. Connor, how you doing? You yell nice and loud.
Doing well.
He's doing well. Connor's a stand-up comedian. I know Connor from Bloomington, so he's here with us today, right? That's where I met you?
Yep.
On your 24th birthday, right? Well, it was some birthday coming up.
It was my 23rd.
23rd, excuse me, Jesus Christ. And Daniel, how you doing, Daniel?
I'm doing good.
Right, Daniel is you intern for Chris, who's a friend of mine. Yeah. And then his name is spelled wrong, but we know his name is Wesley. And Wesley, you contacted Chris on Twitter. Yeah. Don't get any ideas, people. We can't have guests every week. This is a special situation for Wesley because I asked Paul F. Tompkins to be on the show yesterday, and he can't do it. So I said, well, it's a shame because we have someone that's coming in from Twitter from the Sunshine Foundation, and his wish was to kick you in your dick. Would that be the meanest kid in the world? He's like 12, going through trauma, and he writes a letter, and boy, would I like to kick Paul F. Tompkins in his dick. And not because he doesn't like him. He adores him. He just thinks someone that funny to be able to kick him right in the dick, see how they'd react. That bit has nothing. It's probably two people are enjoying that.
No, I think it's, what if it's someone you didn't like, and that's the one thing? Yeah. I want to go. I want to kick that
Well, then
guy
let's
in the
not use
dick.
Paul F. Tompkins because... Let's not use Paul F. Tompkins because then let's pretend, you're just an angry kid and you want to go punch, let's pick a comedian and we'll just say it. I don't care. Hooga! And you hate that comedian so much that you're 14 and you write a letter to the Sunshine Foundation. Dear Sunshine Foundation, boy, would I like to kick hooga in the dick. Dear Sunshine Foundation, boy, would I like to kick... I say hooga like we do it. Like on a show when they try to bleep something out and they use a hooga. All right, there's that. Let's go. Pull it over. By the way, I did a bit. We'll talk about it next week. Hello.
Next week.
Somebody wrote in Kyle McFadden. You know how we did that thing on the show where someone will send in and we'll all talk negative about the person? Like, you do a quick 10-second.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck him. Oh, fuck.
Fucking sucks.
And then last week we did the, we usually do nice. And then we went negative.
Right.
We do nice. Let's do nice first. Nice is like, we'll use Connor. Let's say, pretend Connor wrote us an email. Oh, Connor.
Connor. He's on.
He's great. Ain't he great, that Connor? Oh, from Bloomington. Yes, Connor. Sure. That's where he's from now. I think he moved. Funny comedian. Yes. Goes by one name. Okay. Then there's Jonas from Bloomington. I'm Jonas. I like the boys.
Yeah, he's nice. His parents own a winery.
My parents own a winery. Whoop-de fucking do. And then, Kyle McFadden said, "Why not indifferent?" I like it. Maybe not.
No,
Maybe.
I'm not sure
Well,
what
I
the
could
idea is.
I could take it or leave it.
I don't know. Maybe I don't think it's a good
okay.
idea.
I'm not crazy about
It's
it.
a good idea. I'm not
We
going to
could
do it
try
every
it.
week. I mean, maybe we could
do it or
try.
we
I don't know.
don't.
It just
Sounds
seems
right.
like
Matter to
not a
me.
great idea to be
I'm
honest with you. I mean,
50-50.
keep doing it. Maybe not
idea,
do it.
but
It's not the
it's
best
It's either
idea.
way.
Oh, you're going to do mean. You're going to do thing. Maybe indifferent. I just think it's. I don't know. It just seems like you're pushing. I could see it being funny, but I'm not. I don't understand. I mean, maybe you fucking motherfuckers leave me hanging.
Well, you are.
Repeat it out.
What?
Repeat it out.
But you can't. That's the game. I thought if I just keep doing it, I say that half affectionately, half serious. Because usually I do this. How could you? I think you got it in you. You ready?
Oh, I don't.
Okay.
Well, I don't
guess
know
we
if
can
I'm
be
ready. I
mean,
could
don't
be
know.
ready. Maybe.
I don't know. It just
I
seems
mean,
like
being ready is
I
a
don't
very
know.
sensitive
I don't
subject.
know, peter out. I mean, I don't understand if you're going to do the bit. You want to be in the
what's the
business.
bit
You got to
anyway?
just really commit. I mean, maybe I do understand.
very-
though. I mean, it is a hard bit to
It's not a
do.
fine line.
It's not a fine. I mean, that's a good. I mean, it is and it isn't. I mean, it's okay, but I don't really understand. I mean, maybe I was a little hard on you guys. I don't. I don't know. I just think it's an all right idea. It's not my favorite idea.
It's an average idea.
Oh, let's get from this to just horrible mumbling. You don't understand nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you. I'm apologizing. I did not need to yell at you guys like that. When I saw that was too mean. Well, you're very nice and caring and giving. I try to get out of it. I mean, you're a very gentle person, but you know.
I think the look was, I was trying to think of more ways to be indifferent. I just didn't have any.
I get nervous when we're doing those bits. Last week, too, it's like, I'm like, come on. I can't do it by myself. I can't create that mumbling sound by myself. Then it just turns me into, here's what it sounds like.
We'll loop it.
Thank you. Can you loop it? Yeah, we'll do it. Todd, you do it 5 times and we'll loop it. All right, listen. Speaking of looping it, we'll loop it. We'll loop it. Yes, we will. We'll loop it. We'll loop it. We'll loop it. Yes, we will. We'll loop it. We'll loop it. We'll loop it. Yes, we will. We'll loop it. We'll loop it. We'll loop it. Yes, we will. We'll loop it. We'll loop it. We'll loop it. Yes, we will. We'll loop it. All right. Now I bailed out.
Yeah.
All right. Listen.
I'm kind of indifferent about looping it, though.
I think it would be a good idea to loop it. Trash on the driveway. Danielle. Remember last week?
Yeah. Neighbor was throwing trash on the driveway.
Man, you smell great, somebody here today. Hold on, it's me. Mikey's here. Mikey!
Mikey LaRue.
Hi. We haven't had Mikey LaRue. Mikey does the pictures. He hasn't been here in a while, and he's here. Be careful with the camera on the table. It's okay. Mikey, you know, it's always a treat when Mikey's here. Does some great stuff, puts it on Facebook. And do you have a place, people?
Mikey LaRue. Thank you.
Okay. So the person said their neighbor.
We're going to plug his thing or something.
Oh, yeah. What do you have a website or something?
Facebook. You just go to Facebook/ML Creations, and you can see all my work.
That's a lot of work. A lot of nice pictures of girls' pussies.
Pussy shots.
Why do I think that's so funny? What if you do have pictures like that? Anyway. We're getting started. We haven't even got off the people. This is like, we haven't even started the show technically.
Does he fix motorcycles? Todd Glass Show.
That's right. Someone thought I fixed motorcycles with my tattoo. So I make a jingle. Why not? How's it? Are you okay at home? Oh, I wonder what people are thinking. Well, I think that, look, judging by some of the emails, we're doing just fine. Because that's what you tell me. You're like, be where you're at. And where you're at. The only mistake I can make is getting hurried or getting rattled. You're with me. And as long as I know that, everything's going to be fine. Quite frankly, these people in the studio were driving me up the goddamn wall, except for Eric and Chris. But Mikey's good, too. I mean, Connor's nice, but, you know, what are you going to do? Daniel's good. Wesley's nice. Everybody's great, actually, now that I think about it.
Todd, who are you talking to?
I'm not saying anything, Chris. You're hearing things. All right, the trash on the neighbor's driveway. I rethought about it. Remember the last week? I thought about it. Now, this is sort of stealing from Paul Tompkins, but this is honest to George Carlin advice. If what you want, harmony, as I say, then sometimes you can't do it. It doesn't matter if technically that person isn't supposed to throw trash in your driveway. We get that. That's wrong, ironclad, done. But sometimes the neighbor throws trash on the driveway. I'm trying to explain to Daniel over there. What do you do about it? Next week I said, I don't know. You talk to them, but sometimes you might have to do what Paul did. Now, each situation's different. Sometimes it might be, I'm totally serious about this. You might all think I'm crazy. Find something to compliment them on. Even if it's not manipulative. Let's say they have a car. You know, it's got to be a car that even if you don't like, but it's a nice car. You know, if they have a old Chevette, you can't really say, hey, where'd you get that? I'd like to. But if they have a car, you might be able to go, that's a really cool car. My parents were at somebody. Find out who that would be appropriate and go, yeah, that's really cool. I've never seen it in that color before. Sometimes that can bond you with somebody. Or you can, Paul brought wine to a neighbor once. I forget the details of it. But it doesn't matter if you go, no, I don't have to compliment on the car. You shouldn't. Yeah, look. You have to go through other means to do this. Maybe it's street sweeping and their car's out. Knock on their door. Hey, I just wanted to tell you it's street sweeping. and I saw your car there. I did that with a neighbor once. I wasn't sure if our new neighbors were friendly. I hadn't talked to them in like 6 months, and I saw that was going to happen. I go, here's a perfect opportunity. You could tell someone that and they'd be cold. They weren't. Like, I'm like, in 1 second, I go, oh, they're super friendly. They just, they walk by me, I walk by them. You never know. I don't know if they're friendly. But in this case, they didn't do anything negative, but it's in the same area. So with this person, you might try to figure out something. Now that you're thinking that way, something that just has nothing to do with the trash. That's why once they throw the trash, you shouldn't say anything, because then you can't do reverse damage. That's like when a neighbor's dog barks, you never deal with it. Always act super friendly, because if you ask them once, I know it sucks, but then you say them, and then you have to deal with it alternative ways. Then they're going to know, oh, it's that motherfucker. Just let their dog bark. Hey, that other neighbor said our dog barking bothers us. Does it bother you? No. Oh, what are you going to do? And then you give the dog a pill to put it to sleep. No, you don't. Of course, I hate when I have to say no. You don't do that. Like anybody, Poor Ursula.
Did you asked her to send pictures back in of the driveway
Well,
so we can investigate more? Did she?
It did give me a sense of what happens, and she added a little bit more to it because I pictured like cigarette butts. They're getting out of their cars, cigarette butts, trash. So I want you to write me back. Look at this guy jogging down the street like a fucking idiot. He's not a fuck. I love to just say that. What's he doing to hurt anybody? It doesn't look like he's exercising. Anyway, so try it out, and then send me an email. Tell me if it worked. You might have to think outside the box, but did I send you in the right direction? And tell me what it is if you have it. Send it back to me, and then I'll do it. Okay, here we go. Godfather bit. Chris Miller. Chris was nice enough. Chris, it was so nice. He sent in. He had an idea. Why don't we do the Godfather, but with other? How you doing? Do you have that Godfather music? I didn't ask for it.
I do. Give me one.
Okay. Do it with other bits, like reenact a scene from another movie, but put Godfather in as one of the roles, which is a great idea. But it was so nice. But you know how I am. Like, I can't have too much in the box. It's not like I can put it in a folder. It's just in my head. He sent me like 4 things, which probably he might have wanted to send 30, and he just 4 was like, I know, Todd, I'll send him 4. We're going to do the bit, but we're going to do it next week. We had a problem printing some stuff out. But we have enough for now, Chris. So just, but thank you. I don't want to come off flippant or unappreciative. I'm really genuinely going. Most people could have gotten the 4 or 5 things you sent, throw them in a folder weeks later, pull it out, and go, oh, yeah, let's go to that. Me, it's just, if Chris isn't doing it on the computer, it's all me just writing it. So there we go. Somebody sent me in something. It was a Mr. Rogers CD. I haven't looked at it yet, but I have it on MTV paper. And I can't read it. We passed it around the room. No one could read it. But obviously, it was a really kind thing. And the listeners know I'm a huge fan of Mr. Rogers. I can tell Daniel's laughing because he thinks it's like a joke. But I'm a huge Mr. Rogers fan. And I thought it was really, because if you don't understand that, you could go like, oh, did they send Mr. Rogers as like, but no, it was about him. And I think it's a documentary on him. But it was an MTV paper. Resend me an email so I know who you are. I wanted to thank you today, but I couldn't read your name and there was nothing printed. And I just saw it was on MTV paper. And, like the logo, was it what?
I have the song.
What song do you have? Hello? Hello? No. Mama's song. Hey. Eric, tonight, when Todd goes to the bathroom, I'm going to put you in charge of the show.
Oh.
You and Chris.
Oh.
Can you handle it?
Yeah, I can handle it. That's a lot of pressure, Godfather. But
You
we'll make
can
you
do
proud.
it. You're a good boy. Come here. Come here, closer. What's that sound effect I hear?
Chris threw in sound effects to make us kiss you.
What's that? Who walks like that? A guy with suction cups for feet? Sounds like Ursula eating.
Ursula, come here. Let me give you a nice bowl of food, Ursula. You like it? That's why I like you, Ursula. Ursula. You enjoy the food I give you. Eat it, and I'm going to listen. Oh, Ursula. You're a good dog, Ursula. You've made me very happy. Ursula, stop eating for 1 second, please. Okay, go ahead again. Ursula, I want you to kill somebody for me.
All right. Pause that. Pause it out, Mikey. Pause it out, Mikey. Pause it out, Mikey. All right. So that's that. We're doing good. Oh, I am exhausted. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. We will take a break, actually.
Get some fresh air, right?
Get some fresh air, sure. It's exhausting. I know what did it. It's the email that I tried to talk about using the word retarded as a pejorative. Yes!
He nailed it.
Nailed it.
God damn! Pejorative! A pejorative! It's a pejorative! That's right, baby! Yeah! A pejorative! Keep the other music on and then do hits. See how that sounds.
Well, it's already
Yeah, that might sound
Okay,
good too. That's okay. It's a pejorative, baby! A pejorative! That's right, baby! A pejorative!
I don't think it works.
This show is unprofessional. Maybe not. Definitely not. Could a professional show do drops like this? I don't fucking think so. How dare you? All right. We're going to take a break. We're going to say goodbye to our guests. Thanks for stopping by. All right, pause it. We're going to take a break. Wow. Do it again. Wow. We got a great show coming up today. We have so much to do. We have, can I get a salad, please? We're going to get that. Who am I doing that for? Somebody asked. Oh, I want to get rid of this, too. I want to say thank you to this. I'm crazy for pussy. And they wrote, who is that? That's from
Krusty the Clown.
Krusty the Clown from Simpsons. And it says, I'm crazy for pussy. I like that. No. Actually, we have that one hanging up already, so I don't need that one. And then somebody else wrote this. Who sent this in, Chris?
Is that David Bowie?
No, that's me.
Kyle Cross.
Kyle, thank you. Thank you. And then, oh, that reminds me. Who the fuck are you? Security. Okay, we're gonna take a break in a second. But that reminds me, when I was at Pink Dot, speaking of pussy, when I was at Pink Dot, the woman was, I started to tell this story last week. She was brushing the crumbs off with like a paintbrush. It was probably a paintbrush, but you know where they put all the toppings on? Sometimes the dry ones get in between. She was brushing them off and keeping it clean. So she had a paintbrush in between the little dishes of cookie, chopped up cookies and all these chopped up things. She was brushing the crumbs off, right? You know what I mean?
Is it Pinkberry?
Pinkberry. What did I say?
Pink Dot.
Pinkberry.
Okay.
At the airport. Me and Blake Wexler, we got off the plane. It always takes a while for the luggage. I go, let's go to Pinkberry like human beings. That's why I like Steve Harvey. I haven't seen Steve Harvey in a long time, but a long time ago. Steve Harvey, yeah! No, a long time ago we were in Houston and we had Thanksgiving, and it was Steve Harvey, me, and another comedian. For John Hinton, I think. And we had Thanksgiving and we were all on the road. And Steve Harvey made unbelievable food, like crazy good. And even then, you do cook. You eat Thanksgiving with Steve Harvey. And John Hinton. This has to do comes full circle with sit down and we'll eat like human beings. And he goes, we're going to set the table and we're going to sit down and we're going to eat like human beings. And I'm like, yes. And we did with all the shit we had in a condo, which was mixed match dishes and crap. We sat down and had the best meal. And he was a good cook. God, he cooked some good stuff. And I haven't seen him since.
You know, Chevy Chase was a real good cook. I remember having soft serve ice cream with him and Martin Short. That was just amazing.
Why would he do this? It lures the whole show. Chevy Chase. I talk about Steve Harvey. That doesn't even make any sense. It's like to bring the whole show. It brings the whole show to a grinding halt. It's just like not even important. I don't understand. It's like, yeah, do the show, and I want to be nice to him. I want to say, maybe we should ask him a question, but it's just annoying. Thank you, Chris. What is it? What did we talk about that made him think it's another celebrity?
You told the Steve Harvey story. I thought people would enjoy my Chevy Chase story.
I don't know what he wants me to say. I don't know what he wants you to say. say something to him.
Steve Martin used to tell me what to say, and we used to hang out and have a great show and the soft serve ice cream, but...
Say something to him. I don't know what to say. I can't act interested. It brings the whole fucking show to a grinding halt. I can't act interested. Just say something to him, man. You don't want to do it?
Not really.
He can't keep doing this every week. He's ruining the show. We'll take a break. We'll take a break.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you
Doogie Horner, everybody. Philadelphia's Doogie.
Doogie!
Doogie doesn't know how long we'll keep doing this. He thinks if we do it for another 10 seconds, that would be good. He has no. We could do this. I could be tired in 1 second. Doogie, baby! Doogie! 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 Doogie, Doogie, Doogie Horner, Doogie Horner, Doogie Horner, Doogie Horner.
Everybody, I love Doogie Horner so much that I'm gonna kill him and stuff him so I can put him in a fake brick wall in my house and have my own comedy club.
Can you pause that? I really need the paper in my mouth.
No, I thought it was funny.
Now you're going to hear the difference. I want to let the audience decide. I might. Well, they're going to know what I'm doing. Okay, hold on.
Oh, it's all totally better. I can already tell.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought you were serious.
No.
I swear to God, I thought you were serious. I was all happy.
Because I said it after you put one piece of paper in your
Well, because I heard that as soon as you put it in, can you put the music on? Where's all the? Can you put that on the floor?
Sorry.
Oh, and the bangs and the dings.
Still here.
It's good. It's Mikey LaRue. Mikey LaRue. I want to thank Doogie Horner so much. Mama Son.
I have to say Mama Son. It doesn't.
Mama Son. Mama Son. Mama Son. Now listen. Hi. I want to thank Doogie Horner. What a wonderful talent to be able to sing songs wrong. He sings songs wrong. It's disrespectful. I was being sarcastic. Don't ever play him again. Taking a beautiful song.
I didn't like making The Godfather mean, believe it or not. And that prick, what he did, and I'm worried about his motherfucking feelings. All the mean shit he did, somehow I felt bad.
Because he talks like this. He's so soft-spoken.
It's like you talk to
Wait, you
yourself
do
and
like
not
him in the
liking him,
movie,
though.
right? You do like him in the movie?
The Godfather?
Yeah.
Of course.
I thought that was a dumb question that was
name's
coming out of my mouth. Well,
Todd.
how can you like somebody that's behind all that? They make that character likable, right?
Yeah, they make him endearing.
So that's what I'm saying. But he was not. She shouldn't be likable. Right? He did horrible
Well,
things.
yeah.
Right?
To bad people.
Imagine if that guy lived next to you and you knew everything he did. Would you still be like, oh, he's so nice?
Yeah, he
How
put
about if he killed
put
you?
a guy's horse's head in the bed
Yeah.
with him while he slept, but deep down he's a good person.
Yeah, what if he killed? So you have to disconnect yourself. By the way, I know what I'm saying sort of makes sense. I get it. It's what we do in movies, and that's why they're brilliant. You make these despicable characters, and you show a side of them. I get it, but still, you got to have a lot of disconnect to take someone who kills people's parents and people's children, right?
if needed.
Yes. And then go, he's still lovable. Really? Is he? How about if I kill you? That's what I like to do. I like to go into that movie theater, and as people are leaving, go, isn't that amazing how they made that character lovable even though he was a dick? And then after they say, yeah, stab them. And go, now write a character about me like that. After I stab you. Am I making any sense at all?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I tricked you. We caught him in our sting operation.
Oh, we caught Eric.
I was acting overly high. No, shut it off. You just got caught. Me and Chris came in today. He thinks...
This is a new show.
No, it's not a new show, but we caught you. We think that you might be lying to me sometimes. So, I acted overly high to see... And I said, here's what Chris said. He goes, just do a bit that makes no sense at all. Like, really bad. Like, something you shouldn't do to the listeners. Like, they're silly and they're imaginative. But do something so high. And then ask Eric. And see if he'll be honest with you. Like, I thought you might go, you know what, Todd, you have been a little too high, to be honest. But you didn't. You lied to me. I'm lost. This is a weird place to be.
Todd, what I meant is this is a new TV show. We caught you. It's a TV show. Like, we caught.
What the fuck is he talking about?
We've been preparing for this new TV show for the last year and a half by pretending to be doing a podcast and having Eric record it just to catch him.
That would be big production. Okay, we got a little lost, so we're not married to this bit. Thank God.
I think I saved it.
Okay, can you play that? That's what'll save it. How dare you think you saved it? I know what saving it is, and he didn't save shit. I'll give him credit when credit's due, but this is what's going to save it. Seriously. All right, let me...
We're the bailouts.
I got to really... Okay. Here we go. So I'm at the Pinkberry. Talk about... Hey, there's a fine line between organized chaos and chaos. You can't have you go off the beaten path, they say. You can't go off the beaten path unless there's a beaten path. That's proof I have a beaten path. I might have gone there and gotten lost and went there, but I come back and I fucking start where I left off. And that's where I'm at. So with that in mind, so I was at the Pinkberry, and the lady was brushing off all the toppings. And then, so I turned just to be totally silly because we're talking about it sounds so weird to say it. Notice I haven't been doing the pussy tweets because I'm starting to think, I don't want that to be my thing, but it's hard. They're so fucking funny, the ones people send in. Like, they get it. We've been through this, but still, I'm afraid. Even though I love getting that pussy poster. It made me feel important. Finally, I'm getting posters from the audience. Pussy's drawn on them. Anyway, so I said, hey, what is she brushing off the phone? Just to be, you're going to get it. If this is your sense of humor, you'll get why this is funny. And I turned to Daniel, I go, Jesus, what is she? The part that I'm telling you isn't the funny part. The next part is. I mean, you might laugh at what I said to him, but it's what happens after that. I go, what is she doing? Brushing those off? And I know what she does. She probably puts them in her pussy. And the woman in front of me abso-fucking-lutely turned around, and yes, she fucking heard me. I asked Daniel, I go, she heard me? Not paranoid heard me. You know how sometimes you're like, nah, they heard half a word. No, he goes, I go, Daniel, I'm going to tell you the way I feel. She heard me. I could tell the way she looked. He goes, yeah, I think she did. Yeah. I know she did. So then I try to overcompensate the whole time in line by being overly nice. So, she'll think, maybe he didn't say that. So the woman goes, oh, was I ahead of you? And I go, oh, go ahead of me. I'm in no hurry. I got to wait for my baggage. I'm like, well, maybe she'll go. It doesn't sound like a guy that says she's going to put the crumbs in her pussy. And then we move further up the line, and I swear this is true. And she goes, I was overly. I go, how you doing? She goes, pretty good. I go, she goes, I'm leaving soon. I go, long day? I was like, this guy sounds really nice. I don't think he's the type of guy that goes, you can't be that guy and also be the same guy that's going, hey, she probably shoves those crumbs up her pussy. At this point, she's probably going, you know what, I'm fucking need to get some sleep because I don't think he said it. Oh, my God. Just as I get her there, now this is the comedic part that didn't happen. Wouldn't it be funny? I do all that work to get her there. Finally, literally, she's like, oh, my God, I'm just friendly enough where she goes, I must have misheard him. By the way, I did all this. But here's in real life where it ended right here, and I walked away and hoping she rethought it. For whatever reason I cared, I don't know. But this would be funny is if just when I got her to believe it and she finally went, oh, I'm got to get some sleep. As I was walking away, I went, don't put those crumbs in your pussy. I fucking knew it. oh my God, that guy's fucking with me. He did say. And then I walk back. I go, well, I'm giving my liver to my neighbor's kid. Well, hold on a second. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't. People don't say that. They give their livers to kids. They don't say, where's she putting the crumbs up her pussy? This is good comedy. Hello, everybody. Todd Glass here from Marina Del Ford. Excuse me there. You know when those guys fuck up, they still try to make it sound professional? Like they laugh their way through it. Watch. We're at Marina Del Rey. All right. Everything's okay. I didn't mess up. All right, listen. We got a lot to do. So, you know what I realized the other day? I have not smoked a bong in, I don't know, maybe 5 years, 10. Wow. I smoke, but not bongs. And I smoked out of a bong the other night, and it was good. But I realized you can't, it seems like it is a bit because it's funny, but I realized like you can't say anything and then take a bong hit, and it doesn't sound like things are going right for you. You know what I mean? Like, at my age. You know, so I'd be like, all of a sudden I forgot about it. I'm like, well, you just got, you ready with it? Yeah. You just got to, like, I'm making up stuff now, but it was close like this. We're talking, we're all hanging out, and, you don't realize you reach for the bong after you're talking to someone, So I said something to the effect of like, you know what, just don't be bitter. Just try to, just compete against yourself. Don't compete against other people. And then it takes a little while for some people to make it. But, do what you like. You'll find a way to get by in the world doing it. I don't know. I would do whatever it took. We've been talking about the same thing over and over again, like teachers. Since I was a little kid, I can remember we don't pay them enough. I swear to God, I want to get involved. What do we have to do to fucking get our teachers to get the fucking money they deserve? If it meant no bullshit that gas was going to cost me $1 more, fuck it, I'll pay it. I'll fucking pay it.
But that's how it happens all the time because you get the bong, right? And you want to finish your thought before you take your hit.
Right.
So you say something like, well, and then the thing about life's journey isn't about the destination. It's about just staying on the path.
If anybody wants to do one, move to the mic. You need a second.
He wants to do the bong first.
Oh, you want to do the bong?
Okay, yeah, I think I got one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Here. No. Yeah, I got it. Hold on. This ruins
I am
it.
absolutely fine. You're fine.
No, I'm not fine. Everything's not fine. I've been wanting to talk about this.
Be overly
but not
hard
on
on
the air.
yourself.
I'm not fine.
No, don't yell into the mic. You're fine.
I'm not fine.
You're overreacting.
No, I'm not.
No, you made a little mistake. It's
No,
not
I didn't. I make mistakes like this all the time.
No, you're being too hard on yourself.
No, I'm not.
No, Chris,
I need to be harder
Chris.
on myself. I need to be harder on myself.
I want you to do that again. This is bringing me so much happiness. Just stumbling into a character like this.
You guys were laughing because I said I need to be
it's
harder.
Great. No. Here's what I want you to do. The same thing again. But to me, here's this guy. Yeah. I think he does it so people will back off. Because when you see someone that hard on themselves, you tend to go, then you're saying, hey, it's all right, it's not a big deal. So you're overly hard on yourself. I mean, do a parody of a parody of a parody like you were doing. I should be harder on myself. Right? Okay, so here we go. Do it again. So, Chris, can you get that sound effect ready and everything?
Yeah.
You didn't? Oh, you don't know where it's at? It's okay, no big deal.
Well, yeah, I just need a second.
It's not a big deal. Don't even worry about it.
No, it is a big deal.
No, it isn't, Chris. Chris, we're all in this together.
Todd, it's a big deal.
No, you made a little mistake.
No, I made a big mistake. This is not a little mistake. It's a series of little mistakes that makes a big mistake.
It's not okay, but I just want you to do a good job. You do so. Yes, it is being.
I do a good job sometimes, but most of the time in my life I do terrible jobs.
No, sometimes you're right on the show. I need a sound effect, and
sometimes,
you don't have.
Sometimes, exactly.
But it's okay. Everybody.
No, it's not okay. If I want to have a successful career, it has to be better than okay.
It is better than okay.
It's not better than okay.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You're fine.
No.
No. Everything you do is great.
Everything is not fine.
Well, I guess what can I say?
No, it's not. I can't do it, Todd.
Well, I'm agreeing with you.
No, I know you're agreeing with me, but it still bothers me with the things I do to myself. I can't do anything right. This life is just not worth. I can't work on this podcast, Todd. This is my last episode.
Okay, I'm going to kill myself.
No, stop it. Now you're being ridiculous.
No, I'm going to kill myself right in the.
You're going to have to forgive.
Right in the parking lot of Black Horse Motors.
You're going to have to forgive yourself because we have a show to do. Okay, you're going to have to forgive yourself because we have a show to do.
It's a beautiful studio, but I'm going to end it in the parking lot.
Now you're being ridiculous.
No, I'm not.
Chris, you made a little sound effect mistake.
Yeah,
we're talking about it 10 minutes later.
Sound mistakes. This show would be on the top if I never made a mistake. But I always make mistakes, and now look at us. We're like, I don't know, 40-something to the iTunes ratings. I don't know exactly where we are, but it's not where it could
why is
be.
this turning into a critique on me?
No, it's the whole show, and it's all my fault.
Well, it seems like you're saying it's your fault, but somehow it seems like it still insults me. Oh, Todd, you'd be number one if it was. So you're saying your sound effects are that bad that you're putting my show into the shitter.
It's that bad. It's a mistake like this that puts our show in the shitter. Yes,
Well,
your show, sorry.
I think like
your show's in the shitter. Sorry.
Well, I'm trying to tell you we have a show to do today, and you have. I think you're. I don't know if you're being melodramatic.
It's not what I wouldn't call it that.
Well, you genuinely think because you made a little stupid sound effect that you think that really it's that bad. Are you trying?
I don't deserve to live. Yes, because of the sound effects. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if you're being. It's like a game you're playing, but it was a little stupid mistake. Forgive yourself.
Although I enjoy games, no, I'm not playing a game, Todd. This is horrible. I can't live with myself anymore.
Well, then I'm going to say the most heartless thing right now. I'm telling you, you do a great job here.
Thank you. Yeah,
but I have a show to do
Todd,
today.
Listen. I know. I genuinely appreciate that.
I know,
like,
but
that
I have a
means
show.
A lot to
I have a show to do here today. So if I can't convince you that what you do is great, I've got to tell you. The only way to stop you, I figured out, is to tell you you're right. Go outside and kill yourself.
What I do is far from great. You're right. I'm going to go outside and kill myself.
Yeah, I think you should.
Sorry,
well,
Todd.
I think you should.
Should I play one last jingle before I leave? Tell me what to play, and then I'm out of here for good. I don't deserve to live.
Play the Benny Hill music, I guess.
Oh, that's a good one.
I can't believe this.
Okay, bye, everyone.
Excuse me, can I get a salad, please? Just a little tangerine dressing. Oh, yeah, I just wanted to get a salad with some nice lettuce, clean, fresh. Do you have anything like that? Not too heavy? With it like a salmon sauce or whatnot? I'm tired of doing that character. I have one. You do? Yeah. Did I tell you about the lady at the pink dot? Yes, good. What is yours?
Hi, yeah. Can I take your order, please? Yeah, I'll have 2 double cheeseburgers, 1 McChicken, a large French fry, and a McFlurry, please.
Oh, because you're going through the drive-thru?
Yeah, I was in the drive-thru.
Oh, that's irresponsible to be driving and smoking out of a bong.
That is a funny vintage. That is a funny.
I paint pictures and put them in your head.
Shut the fuck up. Give me some reverb. I don't understand what he's doing. We could take this bit other situations. Get it ready. Okay, you took it in a different direction. Watch. Here, I'll do what you're doing now. But I like it. Our Father, who art in heaven. I don't know any other things about God, but we gather here today, the great Lord who watches over us and protects us and makes us feel safe at night. When this whole world makes you scared, it's something to wrap itself around you like a warm blanket and say everything's going to be okay. Okay, we're done that.
Eric, you do one.
All right, stop.
Yes.
Sorry.
I don't know why.
Eric, could you do one?
I laughed at that, and also that I'm sitting here going, can I have a salad? A nice salad? And then he does it, and I go, stop doing that. I don't want people to think there's a bunch of fruits walking around my studio. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. You're listening to the Todd Glass Show, everybody, and, here's the guy trying to stall. No, we're not going to take a break.
No, take a quick break.
Hello.
Like an old-fashioned break. Just take a break.
Give me a break, give me a break, give me a break of that breakity break. The Todd Glass Show, coming to you, streaming and gushing out of your speaker, you fucking asshole. Guy who gets the worst jingles in the world. Play the jingle again. He's supposed to, this is the worst guy. His friend goes, I get these jingles. What do you think I pay for these jingles? They're $1. Hey, you're listening to the Meyer and Cohen Show. Hey, there you go. Keep listening. What do you want from me?
You got them for $1 out of the bargain basket?
Yeah, they're jingles, but they're not good jingles. Like these are for radio stations. Give me another. Give me that again. This is the worst jingles in the world. You're listening to Preston and Steve. All right, there you go. You're listening to him. Great. Good for you. Hello? Hello? Yes, you're on the air of the Todd Glass Show. How can I help you?
Hello?
Well, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. All right, people, this is what you get. We get creative. We can't help it. Let's have fun today. What's that? Jonathan? Folks, I made you a promise from day one that if I didn't have a funny bit to give you, I'd just play some happy music. And that's what just happened. Well, I don't want to bring you down. Maybe where we're at right now is a boring place. But no matter what, I said I'd keep you happy and on your feet. We've hit a point in the show where we all reached a certain, maybe we're all different levels and there's no cohesiveness. Instead of putting you through that, I just figured I'd play some happy music. Hey, at least you're walking down the street right now, and this is happy. I'm putting you in a good mood. Maybe it wasn't through one of our bits that was declining rapidly. Ever since Chris did that bit where he was the oversensitive sound guy, nothing's been funny, and everybody knows it. But at least I got fun music to play. So when we come back, there's nothing wrong with going back to a classic. We'll do the Chris bit again, just a little different. Hi, everybody. We're back. Okay, can you shut? I wanted that. See, did you just hear me? I wanted you to fade that music out a little earlier.
I thought it faded nice.
That's not a big deal. No
Do it
problem.
in post. We'll see.
It's not a big deal.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Do you know what I want him to do?
Yeah,
I'm trying to bait you to do the bit again. We were coming back. We were going to do the bit. Yeah, like you come out and you, because I just said we're going to do it all over again. I think it's that funny that I think we could do it again.
Oh, okay.
Well, there was another opportunity.
I don't know. I don't think I'm good enough to do the bit again, Todd.
No, you're fine. You just, hey, Chris, you're in a safe zone. You got a little lost. That's all.
No.
No, don't do that again.
One time was luck. I can't do the bit twice. I'm not that talented.
No.
I'm not that talented. I didn't mean it to sound like I was good. I'm not talented at all.
No, I think you could do it again.
I was reading cue cards the first time, Todd. You saw them. They were across the table. Connor was holding them for me.
That's so funny. You know how we're ending the show today? Not yet. We only did 8 minutes.
How do we edit that down to 8 minutes?
Well,
because I think that was a long time.
No, I mean since we came back from break. Hold on. Okay.
I'm not good enough to edit the show down to 8 minutes.
Stop it. You do a great job.
I don't.
Chris,
No.
This is to me.
Sometimes I forget to bring the charger for the computer. Sometimes I forget to plug the things in right. I forget to rewire the cords in the studio.
I know, but you still
I don't even vacuum. What's wrong with me?
But you still do a lot of great things.
No, I don't.
No, I think you're totally over it. You've done this before when you have these tantrums, and I don't know if it's. Do you do it to get attention?
No, I do it to try to be funny, but clearly it isn't working.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
No, yes, it is.
No one's laughing.
You don't have to leave.
You guys are laughing out of pity.
Oh my God, he's doing it times 100. We're not laughing out of pity. You were really making us laugh.
No, I'm not. I mean, you're not.
We were genuinely laughing. We weren't doing it out of pity. That bit was funny.
You were.
Listen, you're doing a character that overreacts.
No.
And we were laughing at it.
Maybe the first time I was funny, but I don't think I'm funny this time. I'm doing a terrible job.
It's funny.
And you guys are laughing out of pity to make me feel good, and I appreciate that.
No, the audience at home is laughing.
I really appreciate that, but I just think you guys are being honest. I mean, not honest. You're being, what is the word, modest? It's modest, right? Sure. Modest is when you're being, you guys are being modest. You don't really mean that.
So
I'm going to go kill myself again.
Do you know the layers of this bit? Am I right? He added the layer by going, he added the layer when he goes, No, you're not even laughing at this bit. You're just laughing out of pity. Now we're going, no, we're really enjoying the bit. And he's doubling up on, like, you get it?
He's actually getting the pity, though.
Oh, it's great. It was funny. I was
There's a lot of truth in
It's
that.
not funny.
It's funny. You're funny.
No, I'm not.
No, I think don't do it this again. You're
No,
funny. You're
I-
funny. You make us laugh.
No, I don't make you laugh.
Yeah, you do a lot of good things on the show.
I don't do. I've done a few good things, but not recently. No.
What, you were afraid to commit to the character? He's like, I don't want to be too much of a failure. Maybe I've done a few bad things, but I know a lot of good things, too. No, you've done a lot of good things on the show.
No!
Back into the bit. I love it. No, you're
Back-
fine.
wait.
I think, no, we're doing it. I think
Oh,
you
no, we're not doing
Chris,
it.
all
I
your-
can't do the bit again, Todd. I told you I'm not good enough.
Well, I think you are good enough.
No, I'm not.
I guess if I agree with you, will that shut you up? You're right. You're not good enough. How's this going to go?
Now you're confusing me, but I'm still upset with myself.
I'm saying I agree with you. You're horrible.
Yes, I am.
I
You're
know.
right. Thank you for agreeing.
Well, you can take the tone out of your voice. The tone's for someone that
No, I'm
doesn't
not
agree.
mad at you. I'm mad at myself. I'm sorry for using tone, but I just can't stop right now. It just won't go away. I think I need to take a walk and get some fresh air.
This guy. Let me tell you something. I am high as a fuck, and I'm following.
Yeah, this won't be funny tomorrow. You're right.
Yes, it will. If it's funny to me, it's funny to somebody else.
He's sober and he's laughing. That makes me more confident, but I'm still upset with myself.
I love this guy because he just wants to be upset with himself. No matter what you do, see, he doesn't want... Okay, here's why this character does make sense. In a way, we're hitting it from a few different comedic levels and breaking the fourth wall. Is that what they say a lot? Whether you understand... Oh, this is... Someone that was on...
There's a lot more than four walls in here.
Hold on. Somebody that... There you go. Somebody that gets upset, like, there's a few people, that once in a while, not that many that aren't a fan of breaking down the comedy this much. Oh, they would have a nervous breakdown right now. Like, if you hated this and you're in your car, you would take it and plow into a fucking tree to shut me up. It's like, I love Todd Glass, but shut the fuck up. And then other people, us, listening right now, most of you, it's what we do. So anyway, with that in mind, this guy doesn't want to be happy. So there's no way I could talk him into... He loves being the victim. Oh, woe is me. Because when someone woe is me, they don't have to take any criticism. So they overly insult themselves when you really can't give them the insults that they deserve or even the criticism. You really want to criticize that person. So they hide behind this overly, woe is me. That's why that term exists, woe is me. This guy, no matter what you tell him, he wants to be miserable. So that's why he finds a way.
Todd... Oh,
so
I don't want to...
Let's do the bit outside of the setting it up. So here we go. Let's do it again, the same guy. We'll make a mistake. Go.
I was going to reference you.
Could you, you didn't put the karaoke songs up this week?
No, I did not.
All right, it's no big deal. We'll do it next week.
I'm sorry, Todd.
No, it doesn't even matter.
No, it's...
No, it doesn't.
It's
you know what?
not okay.
I wasn't even going to do the karaoke, but I was
really,
just...
No, I'm pretty fucking mad at myself.
Oh, don't do this again. That's fine. You did a
What
good...
do you mean do it again, Todd?
You do a good job.
Chris, you left it off. We'll do it next week.
You just didn't put a karaoke song up. I don't think that's a big deal.
Stop being so nice about it. Please.
Okay, I don't know what to do when you do this.
No,
you didn't do anything.
This is all my fault. Every week I do.
Okay.
I make a mistake like this, and it just brings
I'm
the
going
whole
to say it
show
once.
down.
I think you do a great job. Everybody makes mistakes, including me. Overall, you do more positive things for this show than negative things. And I think you have to know that. If you can't, I don't know how to say it any kinder.
I haven't really seen the percentages of the things I do.
Okay, you're right.
but-
You're right. You do
but
hurt
I
the show.
think
You
I
hurt
do-
the fucking show. You're bringing it down.
Thank
You're
you
right.
for agreeing with
okay,
me.
get the fuck out of here. I don't want you a part of the show anymore.
I'm glad I don't have anything more to say because you agreed with me.
Okay, leave.
Okay. No, I won't leave. I'm so upset with
Well, no.
myself. I want you guys to hear
Nah.
more about it. I don't know a reason. Because if you agreed with me and were mad at me, why wouldn't I just leave and go kill myself?
That's when I call you on it. That's when I call you on. Go outside. I'm not a mean person.
I can't go yet.
I would never tell anybody that. We've had a serious conversation about this. I get it. But in a comedic way, like when you beg somebody to how good they are, it is funny. What are you going to do? Okay, go kill yourself. But in a bit. Really, I would not do that.
What's a bit?
I didn't even know what I just said. Hold on.
I'm going to kill myself after this bit, as you call it.
I don't like...
Let's play a song. God damn it.
Did I tell you about the Pinkberry?
You mentioned it has my full attention.
All right.
His
Okay,
mom's
listen.
a scientist, right?
Hold on.
Was I yelling into the mic? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you just got to be careful with that. It's okay. What if you had those things that make you sleep, like the sounds of the ocean? You know?
Yeah.
Put the sounds of the ocean. But, like, what if it was a weird one to make, like, people with... there's sick people out there that the weirdest things put them to sleep. If you're sick, think about what puts you to sleep. It's like, hey, I got this... It's like under market CD to put for these people. They buy it for, like, evil people that need background noises.
Basement full of screams.
Well, yeah, it would be like, play that ocean music. Here's what they would hear. My child! My child! My child! It's not sounding right. I wanted it to make it sound like there was someone on the beach yelling, my child, but then picture somebody, like, sleeping to that. Like, they're like, oh, that put... What?
Just go stand away from your mic and yell towards your mic.
I'm too tired.
Just back your chair has wheels on it. Just back
I'm too tired to even wheel it. I get those people that illegally use those carts at Target. I know who they are. I know who you are. It's okay. You're sure it's easier, but you don't need it. We know what's happening. I know. By the way, there might be someone out there that really needs it and goes, I look totally well-abled, but I do need it because I have arthritis. I get those people, too. Just because someone looks and they can reach over and grab something off the counter, and that doesn't mean that they don't need that. I get it. But I'm talking about the ones I fucking know, huh? I see you. I'd like to do that, too, huh? I'm on to you.
Do you think there are people that legitimately need it, but they don't because others will think they don't fucking need that?
Probably.
So they have to pretend to be more crippled than they really are.
Well, because you mean that's sort of actually. I bet there are people. I know there's certain people that use handicap spots. That look, there are the people that shouldn't be using them. I know somebody, but there's people that don't look like they need that spot that need it. So I get it. That's why I'm saying. But I can tell past them. Do you know the ones? Hey, you. Hey. You know who you are. I saw you. I get it. Wouldn't it be nice to sit around? Sometimes I want to maybe just... no, never mind. I was going to do
When I was in high school,
nice.
my friend and I went to the mall and went to the customer desk. And got
dropper?
the wheelchair.
Oh.
And we were at the store, and he kept pointing at the thing on the shelf from the wheelchair. And the lady said this, and he goes, no, that one over there. And she goes, this. He goes, no, that. Finally goes, I'll get it. And he stood up, walked over, grabbed it, wheeled out of the store.
Did people say anything? Did anyone, that show, What Would You Do? Like,
yeah.
what would you do if you
show.
saw somebody do that? You'd be like, do you go over and say anything? Hey, do you know that show Secret Boss?
Undercover Boss.
I have a great idea for a bit. Do you think, I'm being serious, is it stupid to say it on the podcast? For a short?
No.
Is it okay?
I don't know what it is.
Doesn't matter, right? No one's going to do it. Because that's how much I like it.
We got it copyrighted right here.
You know the Secret Boss? What if you would think someone would have done this? You go in and it's a sketch of the secret boss, and he's in disguise. You're gonna, as minute you know where it's going, you can see where it's going, and it's easy from there on. I think I don't want to overset it up, but I don't think I will be. If this is done right, it's a funny bit. So it's Undercover Boss. He's in there, and he's in disguise, good disguise. And the person, talks. First thing, it starts very slow. Like, well, my boss, he's very strict if we come in late. And you go, well, he probably works hard for his money. And then people are like, oh, my God, he's getting defensive. To the point at the end where she goes, well, maybe it's not his fault you like to whore around at night. But anyway, I don't even know him that well. I get it. Oh, because you want to go out and whore around every night. You think your boss? I think he probably tries pretty fucking hard. Some people have a hard time showing it when they got their own problems at home. But they pay and the check never bounces. And I say hello to you every morning. But excuse me, because I don't think of the money to fucking have and then how funny is that?
That's funny. And then at the end, he's got to put his fake mustache back on. It fell off.
And he goes, but anyway, I've never met him, so maybe he is an asshole.
Yeah.
He thinks he's going to get out of it, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, I'm so mad at myself.
Right. Well,
I've run out of steam.
I've run out of steam, too. Sometimes it happens.
Let's just end the show watching an entire episode of Bob's Burgers.
What is this? I want... What's this, from Kenneth? This is my uncle. You like him? It's my uncle.
really good.
You like It's My Uncle?
Yeah.
You guys really like it?
I like it. That's your uncle? That's really good.
Yeah, It's My Uncle. You like it? You guys really like it?
Of course we like it.
My Uncle. I got to get him on the show, right?
Right. Of
course.
Yeah. It's good. You swear you're being honest?
I swear to God, I like this.
Got a great. He's like a tenor. What would you call this music? It's good.
It's good.
Is there
I
a
don't
name?
know the language, but I really enjoy it.
You're really liking it, aren't you? You guys liking it too?
It's great.
I thought you guys would think it was. I don't know. But you're gonna make fun of him.
If he's not on the show in 3 weeks, I quit.
Well, you don't have to.
That's how much I want him to be.
No, you don't have to say you love him that much.
No,
I
I'm
get
serious.
what you're saying.
No, I'm.
We'll get him on the show. You're not. If he's not on the show in 3
weeks. 1 week.
We're gonna get him on the show.
If he's not on the show tonight, like before the show's over in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to kill myself. I mean, quit the show.
You're being.
Maybe both.
Yes,
I don't know.
we'll get him on the show.
I'll quit the show and then I'll kill myself.
Okay, so listen. So keep playing that. Let's go back to this bit. It's My Uncle. You really like it?
I really do like that.
You swear? How much? Do you guys all really like it?
CD?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Of course, I'm serious.
Amazon. Best
Do you
Buy,
guys
where?
shut the music off? Do you really like him?
Does he have a website?
You guys are being serious. I love him. I really do. I think he's good. Hey guys, I appreciate you being so honest with me. I really do. Of
course.
And it really means a lot to me. I got to go to the bathroom. I'm going to come right back. But I'm so glad that you really liked him. I really am.
Of course we did like him. Yeah.
Of course, we loved him. Yeah, no problem.
No, go to
Of
the
course.
bathroom. We can handle this here. How big of a shit song was that?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that was his uncle?
What the
My
fuck?
God, there's no talent in that family.
Yeah.
Oh, was he yodeling? Who yodels?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Fuck, that was just the worst goddamn song. And then he crams the shitty music just because it's family down our fucking throat.
Exactly.
Now we gotta sit here and kiss his ass, pretend we like it. I'm tired of this shit.
You should shoot yourself if he comes on the show.
Maybe it's that bad, right? I'm going to kill myself if he comes on the show. Of course. God, I mean, I'm going to kill myself either way, let's face it, but I prefer for him to come on the show so I can kill myself in front of him to just ruin the rest of his life, because that's how much I think he's a terrible musician.
That was horrible.
Oh, hey, Todd. So, Todd, did you call your uncle yet? I can't wait for him to be here.
Oh, thank you. You phony piece of shit. Even in the bit, I have to yell at that guy. Hey, did you kiss? Not only does he have to, at least you just go quiet. This ass kisser, you better have called your uncle. That's how he kisses his ass.
Your uncle's not in bed yet, right? You could still call him to be on the show.
Did we play this?
No, you're right. We didn't play that.
Play it. That right there. Do you like this?
We literally just played this. Oh, sorry.
Oh, do you like it?
Of course we just told you I like it.
I know. I figure if you like it so much, you know what? I'm tired of taking. I'd like you to enjoy the song again.
Oh, we will enjoy this.
No, let me play it. You deserve it.
Well, the listeners,
I don't.
No.
We have a lot to get to.
You
Todd.
guys, if you love my uncle that much, I'm going to play it again for you.
No.
Well, we do love him, but we don't. We already heard it.
Shh. You don't want to interrupt what you love the most.
There's a lot of show left.
You don't want to interrupt what you love. You want you to hear the music. If you talk, you can't hear your favorite music.
To be fair, Todd, I do love some of the other bits a little more. I mean, I just met your uncle's music.
You know
so.
how much I just.
You don't want to hear it? All right, shut it off.
Okay.
I'll tell him. You know he only has a week to live.
Oh, you know what? You should play a song.
No, he died 2 years ago.
Then fuck him.
He died 20 years ago. I don't like. We're doing a lot of bits about death.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's funny sometimes, but it also, I guess.
What if any of the fans worry I'm really going to kill myself and there won't be any sound effects next week?
Well, everybody knows. You know what? You know what's funny? I'll be so silly and so. But then you know where I'm at right now because it's still in the mind from that. From last week, but obviously death is funny, so I get it. I'm not I ain't no pussy. I can be kind and still be crass, and I fucking make it work, you son of a bitches. Yeah. And that's what I'm doing. Death is funny. It's the overly drama. I'm gonna go outside and kill myself. Like, all right. You know why it's funny in this bit? Because it's somebody that will never do that to themselves. The person in real life isn't that person that's silent, but this person is full of shit. This person, I'm going to kill myself. No, you're not. No, you're not. And everyone's kind of, oh, no, no, no. In that bit, that's who that person is. Do you get it? Does anyone exist like that in real... No. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a character of somebody, like, in movies. Because that's funny. As I'm talking, I'm thinking, are people thinking, like, in real life, trying to figure out who that person is Todd's describing? No, it's more in a movie. I'm going to kill myself. Like 1950s, a very a person that's overly dramatic. Like, no, you're not.
I'll just take my own life then.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're lighting a cigarette as you said it. Stop it. People that really have problems are depressed and they're not posing with this. I'm just going to take my life and then light a cigarette. Shut up. You're not.
One cigarette at a time.
Todd, did we tell you about the bit I'm doing with Eric? That I'm trying to kill him over time. More about death, but I'm trying to kill him over time by every time I think he's about to have a cigarette or he's even thinking about it, whatever we're doing, I'll be like, man, this show or this cup of coffee makes me really want a cigarette.
Oh, so you're making him subliminally...
I'm subliminally making him want cigarettes.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice. Worst reaction you can get to a bit. That doesn't sound very nice.
But I'm doing it because I care about him and I know he loves cigarettes.
You know who else liked cigarettes was Ted Danson. Oh, we'd sit around and smoke one cigarette after another. And just...
No, they didn't.
Oh.
Why are we afraid to tell him? You know what? I'll tell you why we're afraid. Because it's borderline psychotic. It's a little over the top, and that we're scared. Because no, it's not like we're talking about somebody and then he has a story that's close. All right, he'll interrupt. That has nothing to do with anything we're talking about.
My drinking buddy Danny DeVito is a little psychotic.
He's like a parody of himself. He doesn't know. Like, he is that out of it.
That's pretty cool, though. Do you think he really knows Danny DeVito? No, but I agree. That's fucking... Oh. I don't even care. Oh, my God.
Who was he talking about? Who did he say he was friends with? Danny DeVito. And before that? Ted Danson. Jesus Christ. If you're going to name drop, not that Ted Danson's not good, but...
He is good. Have you seen him on Bored to Death?
No, he is good on board. What if this turns into an argument about Ted Danson? Like
Cheers was a very classic show.
Cheers was very classic.
You think it stands the test of time?
I think it does.
I don't know if it does. I honestly asked that. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. You know what stands the test of time for me? A fill-in joke. There's got to be something good. Should I put something in post there?
Yes.
So everyone knows we just did that in post. It's funny. Mark it. Mark it down.
All right, listen.
We're going in for the close.
Ted Danson was great in Saving Private Ryan.
He reuses Ted Danson?
He can't even think of a new one?
He can't even think of a new one. Oh,
I
God,
thought we were going on to
embarrassing.
compliment Ted Danson.
Oh, you're right. We heard the dream music. You're right. You know what?
No, that was part of a jingle, though, to be fair.
By the way, I think the only way to enjoy this, we've done about an hour and a half, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The only way to enjoy what I'm about to play for you is, I really do. I think it'll help you if you haven't heard it yourself. This is just a woman talking about some of her favorite things. She looks like a typical housewife. Wait, did I see video of her? Or is it just the sound?
I believe you saw video.
Yeah, I saw video of her. That's right. I haven't seen it in a while, and I'm a little... She looks like marrying like a mom from TV.
Like in a good way?
You know, an old-fashioned, just, look, I'm half remembering, but she looks very... And she's talking about the things she likes, and it's like, this is not a sketch, but I'm pretty good at smelling it. She's doing it like talking about all the favorite things she likes. There's obviously a lot of food she likes, and she's very particular about it. So I see it from that perspective if she paints these pictures of some of them that sound real good, but I don't know who she's doing this for. Now, we're playing it. Ironically, I don't think she said, I'm going to put this online, and hopefully Todd Glass will play it. But it's weird. And I swear to George Carlin, I'm genuine in my setup for it. Hey, there might be some people that say, Todd, you're oversetting it up. I don't think so. And out of protest to you people, I'm taking a silent, as Mahatma Gandhi once said, silence will teach people. In protest to the people that think that I overly might explain a bit. I will protest in silence. So back to analyzing the bit that I forgot we were doing. God damn it. What were we just doing?
The woman that...
Oh, so she's ordering this stuff. Thank God. You know how much better it is? You get lost and you realize at least you have something to offer. I mean, I got derailed. It's, I just derailed.
Did you get lost in the silence?
Yeah, I did.
Or did you get lost and go, maybe if we stay silent for a while, it'll come to me?
No. I didn't know what I was doing. But now I know what it is. So this woman, so you see the YouTube clip. She's just talking about her favorite things. It's like she thought maybe it'd make a cool YouTube video, like all these awesome desserts. But I don't think she's doing it to be ironic. So I don't know. We made it. You think it's funny to make pretend she's at a restaurant and she's ordering all this stuff and I'll be the waitress. Okay? Or the waiter.
No, be the waitress.
Yeah, do a girl's voice. It's more fun.
No, it's so funny. I just think to go, hello, I'm your waitress. I think like a Rory doing a woman's character. Rory Scovel, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this week on Never Not Funny, great show as always. Jimmy's a sponsor now. We're advertising the Never Not Funny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, he thinks we have a lot of the same crossover audience, and I do too. I think if you like this show, you're going to like that show. Back then I always took it for granted. I thought most people that listen to this show would know that, of course, they have to listen to Never Not Funny. Well, I'm going to tell you, it's a show I've been listening to for a long time. One of the pioneers in podcasting. Some people go whether that matters or whether it doesn't. I think it does, and it's a great show. It's been on for a long time, so give it a listen. Never Not Funny. It's a great show. You're going to love it. And we'll be back right after this with the Todd Glass Show. Oh, this woman's going to order now. Wouldn't that be funny if I did advertisements for other podcasts? Why? What am I afraid of?
Oh, I thought you were.
Not for real. Not for real. Okay, this woman. Okay, here she is. I'll be the waiter. The waiter. So we're just going to play her on YouTube. There's no music behind her or anything. She's just saying it to the camera. You have it?
I do.
This is really gonna have to breathe, and then we're gonna come back and wrap it up. I think I'm gonna sing. People get a lot of emails.
Hey, if you can sing like your uncle can, I think you should.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Let's play her first, and then add in the restaurant sounds. Let people hear what it sounds like with just her.
I'm still getting used to this. That was the problem.
It's okay. Play her. No restaurant sounds. Just play her first, and then we'll add the restaurant sounds.
I want for myself, not to share, a whole sack of Krispy Kreme donuts, the traditional ones that have been covered with glazed sugar.
Actually, we don't have those. Is there anything else on the menu you'd like? Hello?
You can't get them here. You have to go to Toronto.
Well, I can't go to Toronto.
I want
just keep playing.
Braised oxtail with dirty rice and beans.
We don't have that. We have just what's on the menu.
Tandoori chicken, lemon chicken.
Hold on 1 second.
What? I have to pause it because she doesn't leave a space for you to talk.
Okay. I'm trusting. Let's try it. See what happens if we don't.
Do you want to start over?
No.
You sure?
Keep doing it. Yeah.
Chicken scallopini, veal scallopini.
We don't have. We just what's on the menu.
I want
a
3-minute, 32-second poached egg on toasted English muffin.
No.
I want a princess tart.
Excuse me.
Why can't you find princess tarts?
Because
anymore?
hold on, man. Let me get a word in here. We don't have princess tarts. Well, just what's on the menu. I don't know how to explain that to you. You're getting angry at me.
I want the corner of a slab birthday cake that's been covered with purple icing flowers.
Okay, well, listen, we don't have birthday cake, so it's going to have to be the corner. I mean, if we had birthday cake, yeah, I'd cut you the corner. We don't sell birthday cake. Can you put that restaurant noise in the background?
I want.
You want.
Prosciutto and cheese stuffed tortellinis.
I know that's not on the menu.
In a light sauce.
But we don't have any sauce.
With a side of real Caesar salad. Real Caesar salad that's been made with a base of a raw egg.
Listen, I'm trying to be nice. The customer's always right. But are you okay? Hello?
I want spaghetti pie. I want potato wedges and a tacky jack hamburger that's just still slightly pink.
We don't have it. We don't have it. Okay? You don't fucking understand?
I want real tacos.
Hey, sick fuck.
Real Mexican tacos.
We don't have
There's a difference. Real Mexican tacos in a soft shell, soft corn tortilla with beef and onion and fresh squeezed lime.
Okay, I'm going to walk away because I think you seriously have a problem. Okay?
I want a Costco hot dog.
Well, go to fucking Costco, you dumb bitch.
I want a caramel sundae.
Okay.
That's just on the verge of being too warm.
You know what you are?
So much caramel.
You're a fucking. You have a self-entitlement about yourself. Shut the fuck up.
Starts to tip over the sides of the container.
Well, then why don't you fucking go to the store and buy the ingredients and make it? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's been covered with crunchy, salted peanuts.
I'm going to take my nuts
I
and
want
shove
a
them in your
peanut
mouth
butter and
to
chocolate
shut you the
milkshake.
fuck up. You're really starting to piss me off.
I want
I want to punch you in your fucking
Montreal smoked meat sandwich on light rye bread with just a little bit.
You know what? I'll make you one, then I'll punch it into your cunt.
And I want a pulled pork sandwich, a barbecued pulled pork sandwich.
Fuck you, pulled pussy, motherfucker. Shut up. You won, I won. You're not going to get it. You don't even listen to a goddamn word I'm saying. You
Do
sit in
know
that
what a potato
booth and you
croquette
talk
is?
over me.
Potato croquette is made from mashed potatoes that have gone cold, and you shape them into little sausage-sized things.
Okay, I'm walking
that
away.
you roll
I'm walking away from
in
you.
Whipped up raw egg, and then you dredge them in breadcrumbs and deep fry it. Potato croquettes. I want a Dungeness crab and Asian noodles.
Yeah, that fucking lady is still over there.
I want.
I'm not even over there.
No.
She's just talking to nobody.
I need a
She's fucking
St.
weird.
Pauli girl.
She came in here about 7 minutes ago. I won. I finally fucking walked away from her. She's out of her goddamn
I want a
mind.
designer cupcake. A shredded coconut designer cupcake.
She's over there. She's still talking.
That lady sitting by herself?
Yes, talking to nobody.
I want Greek lasagna, that soft, tall Greek lasagna that's made with a base of a white sauce.
Somebody go talk to her.
But it wouldn't be a bechamel sauce,
I'll
a
give you
Greek
mashed potatoes. I'll punch
and
you
it's
into your
got
cunt.
just a hint.
That's not the
of
way I
shaved
usually talk to
nut.
customers. But I,
That's
something about her is driving me up the fucking
that's
wall.
Just a
I know she's
little
probably a
bit
mental
of
patient, but
nutmeg.
crazy.
Oh, Shut Her Up is sending me dots. I don't know what a dot is,
Oh, we have dots.
but I want that too.
Yo, we have those. Oh, yeah, I'll get you some dots. There we go. No problem.
I want for myself, not to share.
Is she repeating herself?
Oh, you man. Okay, she start. Okay, we already went. We heard this.
Traditional
All right, we can fade
ones.
it out. That'd be funny if she just starts all up again. I think that bit was funny. I give it an A+.
That's a great bit.
Here's what the entertainment business is like. They love to give themselves awards, and that's what we're going to give this show. Like, you can give yourself awards. Like, the entertainment business, it's like they love to do things and then reward themselves. You know, they love to reward themselves. Nobody ever rewards themselves as much as people in the entertainment business. Because someone once said to me, they go, look, this is high talk, but I think it'll make sense. They go, you know, the Emmys and all that shit, it's fake. And I went, I know what you mean. From looking at it from that angle, like, you start thinking, now you get an Emmy, you get an honor, but it's still fake. It's not real. It's like people have decided to. Teachers could give themselves their own awards every year and form. Teachers should only give themselves the awards that people in the entertainment business gives them. And then, by the way, it's not that I don't think I get it in some films. Films do wonderful things, even if it's just do a brilliant comedy that makes people laugh. I give it that a crazy amount. To do a brilliant comedy, it fucking is admirable. To do a movie that makes people cry or to do a movie that deals with an issue. There are movies that, but still, it's all fake.
Right. Is there a
It's like-
podcast award show?
I don't know, but like there are certain guys that don't go to them. And I get it's hard because would I fantasize about getting an award, or if I had a show and got to get up and take a speech? You fucking bet I would. You know, you get sort of validated by your peers and it makes you feel good. And I see people that are on there, I totally envy it. So sometimes there doesn't have to be a rhyme and reason with what you're saying. Right. Because I do get it. It's not like I have to sit here and go, I wouldn't take it. No, then I'd be bullshitting myself. But I still get that it's silly.
It would still be a great day in your life, even though it was
It would
fake.
mean, yeah, well, I think what it is saying that it's the amount of them. And I know they can't stop other people from giving awards. It's like not the Emmys can't stop the MTV Music Awards. Now, I know they're in different leagues, but you know what I mean. There's so many awards. They can't stop each other. But the amount of them is why. Because if there were a few award shows, but now it's like, all right, you give yourself enough awards. Does that make any sense what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Todd,
See, people in the business would go, well, we didn't ask for them, and that does make sense. So what are you going to do?
But you still dressed up.
But so would I. What would you do if you were on a show and the MTV gave you the best, some weird, what are you going to do? Some people don't go to all of them, do they?
I think it depends on the legitimacy of the award show. Because you still want to promote the show that you're doing or the project that's nominated.
I got a little lost.
We did win one award. You don't remember that, Todd?
What was that?
The Todd Glass Show. Voted #1 by the Podcasters Association of America.
That's not fake.
That happened.
You know, no one, can I tell you something? Oh, Jesus. I'm going to try. You don't want to cry. I told myself I wasn't going to cry. Okay, hold on. I'm not usually emotional. Look, you know I love you guys, and I think you're great. And I do. This is special for me every week to get to hang out with you guys. And I know you care about me. But not one of you picked... Not one of you guys called me when I got that award from the Podcasters Association of...
I was playing you off. Your time ran out to give the acceptance speech. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think it's funny, Chris. Not one of you called to say congratulations. I didn't get it. Chris, did you call me when I got the award from the Podcasters Association?
Yeah, your voicemail was full, actually.
Well, you couldn't have texted me? You didn't think
I was out
back?
I was out of minutes and text messages. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Sorry.
I sent you a card that said congratulations on becoming the #1 podcast voted by the podcast.
Oh, you sent that?
Yeah,
You're the Eric that sent that?
Yeah, what other Eric would have sent that?
It said Eric from the podcast. I didn't know it was you. Oh, that's so nice of you.
Yeah, of course that was me.
I should have been more descriptive.
That was my fault. I should have wrote Irk.
Yes, that's why I thought.
Okay,
I thought, who the fuck is Eric?
Confusion.
Oh, that was so nice of you.
Yeah,
Hey, can I ask you a question? I hope you don't think I'm being a dick.
Go ahead.
Because I feel like if what I think didn't happen, I feel like it could be embarrassing for me. So maybe I shouldn't even say it.
No, go
I
ahead.
did get the card. I swear to God.
Yeah, good.
Did you with the Postal Service, did like a gift card fall out or something?
No, there was a gift card in there.
Oh, there was? I only saw the one for $100. I'm trying to make this work, even though you say it, I'm going to be the guy who wanted more.
There was 5 gift cards.
Oh, shut up.
4 of them must have fell out. Because like that, $100. He's #1 by the Podcast Association of America.
I figured you'd spend $500.
Because they don't sell $500 gift cards. I'd get 5 $100s.
Can you put up on the screen the karaoke songs? I got no other way. I got to close with a song. And we've gone to this before. Sometimes the shows have a dramatic end, where they build to a thing. But when it doesn't happen, I bring it home with a song. Sharif did it last week, and fuck it. If he can do it, I could do it. How hard could it be to sing if Sharif could do it, right? He doesn't look like a brain surgeon, but he sounds pretty good. Sure, I can press the power button.
Thanks.
I hope you had fun. I hope I gave everyone good ideas. I had a good time. Maybe sometimes it's fun to do really silly shows because then if the people like them, you get to do them more. It does make sense. If you get a lot of nice tweets that go, we love when you get silly. By the way, kind tweets sway the show in a very powerful direction. And that just came out simply. As much as I always say, I've never said it that way before. I always go, no, I read the bad ones. But they do. Because they're the people that can help you. It's not negative. It's just if enough people say, like, hey, we like when you do that, it does make you go, oh, cool, especially when it's something you like. I know I'm high and I'm overthinking it, but I'm making sense. Because it's saying, yeah, those tweets don't get unnoticed. They seem to go unnoticed because you don't respond to them. And then I get it when they go, you respond to the negative ones because it's more fun. But the positive ones steer the show. You have so much more power. Look, you do what you want, but it does help steer the show, positive tweets and positive emails. Amazing. So at the end of the day, your voice is heard loud and clear. Does that make sense?
No.
Yes, it does.
No, the whole time I've been agreeing with you and you caught me. And what if the one time you did make sense, I said no?
Yeah, but that is a bit, right?
Yes.
How you doing? How's your mom?
Hey, Todd.
Your mom. What is it serious?
Do you need any help closing?
Well,
I don't mean that. I'm just wondering. I want to lend a helping hand if you need it. What? Why are you guys whispering behind my back?
Well, we're not. No, I'm okay to close the show myself.
Okay. Well, yeah. Just I'm here if you need
thank
me.
you.
You're welcome.
Oh. Reminds me of my friend Mark Zuckerberg. We used to hang out and throw ideas back and forth to each other just like Chris does here.
Well, he is comparing me to Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, please, don't even say anything. The more we acknowledge him, just give him nothing. Maybe he'll shut up. I doubt he's just going to sit over there and talk if nobody fucking listens. Don't say a thing. Eventually he'll shut up. Trust me. Nothing. I know it's hard to George Carlin, though. He'll eventually shut up. What can he go, 20 seconds? Maybe.
Yeah, I mentioned celebrity friends. I thought I'd throw out Facebook creator, and they don't even give me that. You know who would give me that is Bill Murray. Bill Murray loves my stories.
What did he just say, Bill? No, he'll shut up. If we talk, he'll keep going. Just let him go. He's got what?
Okay. Oh, Bill Murray loves my stories. The whole cast of Saturday Night Live. Chris Farley used to... we'd laugh at this kind of shit. These guys, I don't get it. No one likes a good story about a celebrity anymore?
That's your problem. That's your problem. That's what you're faced with. Nobody likes a story with a celebrity in it anymore. Because remember the days when they can't? Yeah, because your celebrities were up to date. Now you're like, that Lonnie Anderson sure could suck a cock. Poor Bob Hope. Look, you're just hoping you're getting older, that you keep your sex symbols relevant and up to date. Like when you're 70, make a pact with a younger comedian that he will help you, that you're not going, I'll tell you what, that Lonnie Anderson, ain't she something special? Well, not anymore, Bob. She's 62. You're 100. Hey, I'm Lonnie Anderson. Does that sound mean? It's not, because I'm going to get there too. I get it. We all get there where you just... That's what I'm saying. You make a pact. I'm not really making fun of him. I really am not. Like I'm saying, like it's funny, but I'm not saying I'm going to be different. If I did it on my own, I'd do exactly what he did. I bet. That's what I'm saying. Bond pact. Make a pact with someone right now. Here's what you do. You go to a comedian right now. He's 20. You go, look. There's $5,000 and $10,000 if you have money. When I get to the age, you just keep an eye on me. I'll give you $10,000 a year and keep me updated. You know what I mean? Keep me updated. You got $10,000. You don't. Then what if he's arguing with you? He goes, "Well, I told you to stop saying Rolodex, and it's 2030." You're like, nah, they're fine. They still know what it is. Well, you're not really listening. You hired me to help you. And by the way, when you say hot girl, you say Audrey Hepburn. She was hot in the 50s. Now it's like 2050. Todd, you're not listening. You can't say Audrey Hepburn. Listen, take your money and shut the fuck up.
Oh, that Betty White's a number.
Wait a second. Are you serious?
Her and Phyllis Diller.
You fucked Betty White? I don't want to break character. We can't care about who you name drop. It ruins the bit, so forget I did that. Edit that in. Yes, I will pick a song to close. Can I say goodbye to my dear friends?
Well, you could do that during it.
Yeah, you're right. I could. I miss Katie.
She doesn't listen.
She does too. I miss her smile. It does feel good when you make Katie laugh. You know what else feels? She gives great head massages. One time she gave me a head massage for like an hour. God damn it. Why would a lie like that? Can you imagine her boyfriend? Do you give Todd Glass head massages? She never gave me a head massage. Did you ever get a head massage? Seriously?
Not the massage.
No.
Just the head.
What has this show become? What are we turning into?
Okay, listen.
This is everything we hate. I mean dislike. We don't say hate.
You know, I remember I said that Chris is like when we had Norm Macdonald on the old show. I tried to rile.
No, let him finish comparing me to Norm Macdonald, please.
Go ahead.
Well, Chris, but I don't want to say this because this is a time for you to go crazy. There's then times when I need you like to not be this. Hold on, it's a compliment at the end. But like when Norm Macdonald was first on the show, I tried to rein him in, and then Jimmy Dore said something really smart. He goes, "We should have just let Norm be Norm." And when he came back on, it was so much more fun to do what we do around the house. Just let him. He's got great stories, and it'll be silly. And but when I tried to rein him in, it didn't work. So Chris, when you try to rein him in, it doesn't work. Sometimes you just go, "All right, let's end the show by letting Chris, like, whatever he does, let him do it."
I don't have great stories.
Even if it doesn't make sense, it makes sense. I'm his biggest fan.
I can be reined in. You're just being modest, Todd.
It doesn't even make sense, and I like it. I love the guy who's overly. Be the waitress that does it. You're a waiter, and this is okay. You're a waiter, right?
Okay.
And then when I get your food wrong, you overly criticize yourself. All I really want is you to take it back and get me what I want, and then somehow you overly apologize. So put the food down. Give me some restaurant noise.
What kind of food did you order?
Well, just, I don't know. Whatever you put on my.
It's extremely important to the bit.
Well, whatever you tell me, I'll accept it. What do you think? You think I'm gonna ruin the bit by when you go? Here's your pancakes. I didn't order pancakes. Well, actually, for this bit, I do that.
All right, sir. Welcome to Waffle House. Can I take your order?
No, you're bringing the food over.
Well, can we take your order and then we'll just...
No, just bring it over.
Okay, fine. Well, sir, here's your pancakes and your martini dry.
Just give me things I would get.
Okay, here's your pancakes and bacon.
Oh, you know what? I ordered ham, actually.
Yeah, you're right. You did order ham.
It's no big deal.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's no big.
No, I'm very sorry, sir.
Well, all I need to get is some... I don't care.
You do care.
I care, but I'm saying it's not a big deal. Just go get me...
It's a huge deal.
Well, go get me the ham and replace it.
I can't just get you the ham. The mistake's already been made.
But I don't care. I'm just saying you brought the wrong thing. Run it back to the kitchen. I'll start eating my eggs, and you'll bring me back some ham.
Yeah, but there's a black mark on my thing.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yes, there is.
Everybody makes mistakes.
No, but I make a lot.
Listen, I just want you to take the bacon back and get me ham. We keep switching it back and forth. But you get take the bacon back and just give me the ham. I don't care.
But it wouldn't change that I've already fucked up multiple
times. Would it make you feel
feel
better that I'm getting it to go in a doggy bag anyway, so I'm not even missing it?
Well, yeah, that makes it fine.
No, that guy would never, let's say he's going to go, no, it's still wrong.
Okay.
I know it's fun to go that way, but go back the other way. Okay. But anyway, I was going to put that in a doggy bag for the dog anyway and take it home, so it's not even slowing me down. I don't want the bacon now.
No, but I'm still going to get you the bacon. That's not the point. The point is that I fucked up.
But you're not causing any trouble.
I'm causing so much trouble to the management and to my own conscience. Most of all.
And not to mention the scene I'm making right now.
Yeah, say that.
And not to mention the scene I'm making right now. Well, thank you, kind sir, for helping the bit.
Well, then stop making the scene.
I can't stop. I've already started. Don't you see? It's part of my problem. I'm confused as to what my problem is at this point.
I'm following you. You go whatever you do, it's great for me.
Ah! I can just yell. I don't know.
Right, we got to wrap it up. It goes quick. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about?
Plug.
I'm just kidding.
I want to talk about you singing for the Globes.
I'll have a salad. Who is that woman? I want a whole pile of Krispy Kremes.
Well, Todd, I have something I want to say.
What?
I will be at Atlanta at the Laughing Skull this
you will
Friday through Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So that's I'm not doing anything.
I'll be at the Laughing Skull. Oh wait, I'm there tonight, Saturday night and Sunday night. One of my favorite places in the world. In the world. If you listen to this podcast, hey, by the way, Twitter really confuses me because I know Daniel talked about it, but I was curious if everybody that listens to the podcast probably would follow me on Twitter that tweets. I would imagine, don't you think? Yeah. I hope. Well, that's not important. But we were talking about that. I'm like, you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't tweet. I wouldn't tweet if it didn't in the comedy. If I didn't do comedy, I don't think I would tweet. Am I making any sense?
Well, because if you didn't do comedy, what would you tweet about? You wouldn't
Well, some
tweet
people-
jokes. You'd be like, "Hey, I'm Todd Glass.
Hold on, there's a
I'm
lot
gardening."
There's a lot of people that don't do comedy that tweet and that have really great tweets. So not everybody does stand up. I'm just saying, in my case, I use it more to. It's like a good way to keep in touch with people. Like right in between, like you do the podcast, you tweet, you do all that social media stuff, and it's been very powerful in the last 10 years. Yeah. I don't know. I got a little explainy about it. But no, the whole thing, oh, God.
Let's not bring the internet into this.
Plug VPN on the 27th. Oh, yeah, we might be changing that. So we might be pushing it back a week. The live podcast?
Mm-hmm.
What do they call that? Live? They're going to live stream?
Video Podcast Network.
Yeah.
Live streaming it. Sound professional. How are you at home? Are you okay?
I don't want to talk about it.
We did a lot of silly bits today.
We didn't do enough. I didn't do enough.
You did fine.
No, I didn't.
You didn't. You're right. But I'm going to.
I am right.
I'm forgiving you for ruining the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so
I definitely did run the show.
Why don't you? How about this?
And
I
if
apologize.
it's up to you, I'll keep ruining the shows if you keep inviting me back.
Sounds like a threat.
If you okay.
I don't mean to threaten you, but
do you really want to apologize for ruining the show? Do you feel bad?
I feel terrible.
Okay, then apologize by being quiet for 5 minutes.
Everybody, I'm sorry.
Okay, but don't talk.
But what do you want me to do? I'm furious with myself.
Okay, apologize by being quiet.
But you think that's easy for me? I've already made such a big mistake, and clearly I already like to talk because you talk about how I like to talk. But I've just made such a problem for everyone in the studio. My constant mistakes have just driven this podcast into the ground, and now there's nothing I can do about it except watch it sink like the Titanic in some iceberg or something. Let's do a karaoke song to close the show so I can go home and think about the mistakes I've made. And pet my cat. I miss you.
If you're listening at home.
You're listening.
My cat listens. He has his own iPod.
Oh, my God. That person is just great. Because he doesn't want to be quiet. I think I finally found the nuance that I figured it out. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't want to apologize. He doesn't want to do anything to say I'm sorry for what I've done. He just wants to keep complaining. That's right. Okay, just be quiet for 5 seconds and we'll all... No, I can't. Obviously, it's funny shit.
No, it's not. It's not funny shit. Because there's nothing funny about it.
I think it is. I did a sketch on Tosh.0 today, and it involved driving a police car. And I swear this is a true story. And it looked real. And I had the uniform. It's not just it looked good. And then they had a cop car. It wasn't like a cop car that looks like, oh, that's obvious. It's like, it was in good shape. It was a well taken care of cop car. And then I swear to you, to George Carlin, what I'm about to tell you, it's only funny if you believe I did not do it on purpose. As much as I would love to drive a cop car around, the way it happened, I was more nervous. I was not off doing what I wanted to do and then came back. I got lost. So what happened was they go, take it around the block. I go, you're going to let me take it around the block? He goes, that block right there, and then so we can get a shot of you coming all the way down here. To George Carlin, I saw a cop literally 3 blocks away. I saw his car. So I made a weird right because I didn't want to be and then I got lost in this complex. I'm driving around a cop car, no cell phone, and I'm thinking, oh, they got to be pissed off back there. They're thinking I should have been back in 15 seconds. Now a minute has passed by, and I'm lost in a cop car, and I'm so petrified. But in this complex, it's going to take me longer. I got lost. Everything looks the same, and I'm sweating, and I look like if you saw me, you would think that's the most nervous cop on his first day at work that I've ever seen, just driving around sweating. So I go, the only way I can get back there is to go back to National. But I know that's not a good idea to go back to a major street like that. What are the odds a cop will pull up behind me or recognize it or figure it out? No, virtually none. If he saw me, he'd probably drive by. It's L.A., could be on the way to – probably he wouldn't. But there's a 10% chance that he might. So I went back to National, got back about 2.5 minutes later, and they were like, what happened? I told them. And that story is available in my new book. The ending of that story pick it up at Simon and Schuster.
We'll have a special episode of the Todd Glass Show where Todd tells the end of that story next week.
Alrighty.
The topic you mentioned has my full attention.
The topic you mentioned.
The topic you mentioned has my full attention.
The topic you mentioned. It has my full attention.
The topic you mentioned has my full attention.
The topic you mentioned. It has my full attention.
The topic you mentioned has my full attention.
The topic you mentioned. It has my full attention.
The topic you mentioned has my full attention.
I'm amazing, aren't I, people? No, the people at home. You thought I was going to do it longer, and I wasn't feeling it. Now, there could be people going, no, you could have done. I smelled. Tired of it.
I thought you did it the perfect amount of time, Todd. If it was me, I would have done it twice as long and ruined it.
That was a pretty up at ruining strike.
Well, I appreciate
I didn't
you
ruin
being...
anything recently, but I'm gonna in the future.
If I was the host of this show, this would be the worst episode ever. But with Todd hosting it, it's great.
Well, then just enjoy it. It's great. Why are you yelling?
No, but I ruined it, and everyone knows I'm here on the show.
You ruined it in a fake scenario. You're not the host
fake
of the
scenario?
show. You're saying if I was the host, it would be horrible, but you're not.
Yeah, but if I was, I'm just saying I'm so bad at what I do. It's Can we talk about something else, please?
Well, sure we can.
I'd like my last few hours alive to be fun. You know.
Oh, all right. You're not gonna. Don't go down there again.
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I am gonna kill myself.
This all started on
What's
a
my
hypothetical
direction?
argument. You said if you were the host of the show, it would suck. All right, maybe you're right, but can't we just be happy you're not and enjoy the show we do?
No.
Why?
Chris, we're all happy you're not the host.
Yeah, we're
why
all
can't
happy.
you be?
You're not the host, so why are you trying to?
But I can't be happy unless I am the host to ruin it. Because I crave being upset with myself. So I want to be the host so I can ruin it and then hate myself for it and then just kill myself at the end of the night. And then Todd will go back to being the host. And at least I will have been the host for some amount of time. I don't know. That's confusing to me, too.
Stop. It was great. Stop. It's great. It's just great.
I will stop. I should have stopped sooner. You're right.
No, no, you stopped at the perfect time. I'm just saying you don't have to stop to think it's not going over well because it's going over great.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
You're great.
Thank you.
You are a bonus to this show.
I don't agree with you, but thank you.
Well, I'm glad to see you're trying to be more positive.
I am.
I like it. Now you gotta,
Maybe I should go to anger management.
well, you could just change but your tone.
Do you know where Blake goes? Maybe he can get me a good rate.
Why do you think he can get you a good rate?
Because I thought he went to anger management.
Yeah, but he can't get you a good rate.
Yes, he can.
No, I don't think he can.
Yeah. he has a great... no, you're right. I don't deserve
Can't
a
he
good
just
rate.
go yell at the guy for a while?
I thought you'd get mad at Blake for not being able to get you a good rate. That son of a
The whole
bitch.
thing is I was mad at him.
Yeah, you're mad at yourself. You're right. You're right.
I don't deserve the same rate Blake gets.
Well, I'm sure he would do it for you.
I
if he
deserve
could.
to pay double what they normally charge.
Well, you're being hard on yourself.
No, I'm not.
Well, you're right.
I should become homeless just for my anger management. They should take everything I have, even my house and my car.
You're totally overreacting.
No.
Why should they take everything from you? I bet you don't even remember why you're mad at yourself.
You're right, but I'm very upset.
At what?
Myself.
For what?
For everything.
Okay,
ruining that bit earlier.
What bit?
we did.
What bit did you ruin?
That one bit where I got mad because I ruined it.
You didn't ruin
mad.
it. That's in your head.
I ruined it.
But that's in your head.
And then I ruined the bit we're in now.
No, you didn't. This bit's fun. What do you mean you ruined? How dare you? This is one of the bits on my show.
Oh, well, yeah, but if,
All right, everybody, it's time to sing a song.
I don't know.
You guys have been great. What would you like me to sing? Hey, do you guys really want me to sing?
Of course.
You serious? You're not just saying it? I feel like
as long as I don't sing.
If you sound like your uncle, we all really would like to hear you sing.
We'd be in for a treat.
I got to get the right echo. I know the type you guys like.
Can you yodel as well?
Don't be rude. Hello? When you walk. Yeah, I got it. Can you make a glitch and take that part out, and I'll do it again? Yes.
Yeah. Make a glitch.
I don't know. I just don't put any effects in my voice. I just want to sing and do it nice and clean. No echo. For once, I'm hiding behind that echo. I'm going to close the show. Do it like a professional.
So you do not want reverb at all?
No,
Okay,
don't give me any reverb. I can't put processes in my voice. It's like you're hiding behind a shit voice. Be able to sing. I got it.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark.
We had a lot of fun tonight, everybody.
Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the rain. Though your dreams be tossed and blown.
All right, I think I can take it home.
Walk on, walk on, with hope in your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our show. You know, I can't hide behind those. I like the tambourine. That's it.
Nope.
It's not going to cut it.
Nope. That's not how we're going to close. What's in my voice now? Hello? No, that's not how we're closing. I didn't feel it. I mean, I was close.
It was almost there.
With that process in my voice, it's...
Chris is still hearing the music.
Chris, stop playing those tambourines. Well, folks, we do have to say goodbye. You know what? Maybe I was being hard on myself.
I think you got this.
I think I did a good job.
You had it, yeah.
You were good.
Thank God. I thank you.
What?
I don't want to end the show, but I can't just sit here in silence. Would people mind maybe just sitting with me silent? Maybe that's something I could start. All these podcasts, they think they got to talk and talk. It's like, shut the fuck up. Be with your audience in silence sometimes. It's probably not the biggest crime. When they look up this podcasting, the history of it, they're going to look back. Todd Glass was the first one to figure out, shut the fuck up sometimes and enjoy your audience. Just shut up. Let people think. What are you thinking about? Oh, I'm sorry. I said I was. I'm sorry. Just think. Shh. I'm sorry. It's none of my. It's so rude of me. Shh. Shh. Oh my God. There's not like a problem, is there? Oh my God. I shouldn't do this. Let people think.
Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the rain. Though your dreams tossed and blown.
Ladies and gentlemen, well, we have come to an end of a journey. Thank you. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Wesley. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Irk. Thank you, Chris. Well, I went Irk, and then I went to Irk, and then I went to Chris. Well, until next week. That's the show, everybody. That is the show. And hope you have a nice day. I really do. We'll say goodbye a little gentler today. You know, I feel like we're having a... Sometimes the audience isn't ready.
Well, they need to process those thoughts they just had.
I know what it's like for me to come to a close. I don't want to go. And I think it's rude sometimes. Take a little while. Oh, we don't have another 3 minutes to spend with our audience just to say goodbye more gently? Of course we do. Of course we do. It was fun. It was fun. We had a fun time. So we're going to say goodbye. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and sweet. It's getting absurd. It really is. It's like we talk about these actors when we, you got to know when to walk away. Happens with singers a lot. Some get to do it till they're 100 gracefully, others not so much. You've all heard the expression, know when to walk away. Some people can do it to 100. It's not an age thing. Some people need to walk away at 50. Hey, I knew one guy needed to walk away at 25. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But it's time for me to walk away. I think I'm gonna. I don't want to have the audience think that that show was funny, but. I mean, yeah, you keep listening. It's not like people could go, I get it. You keep listening because just morbid curiosity, but it's not a nice thing to do to your audience. I don't feel that way. If I could leave, I would. I don't think this is cute.
Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the rain. Though your dreams be tossed. Uh-oh. Mikey LaRue. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone.
All right.
Do you want Connor to try?
I feel like we should make... Can you sing? You can? You think?
I think we should let
Mikey, thank you. I feel like Mikey got it up to a professional level. Now I just want to, Why are we doing what? The show? This is the show. Why are we doing this? People enjoy
We've been
it, I
recording
hope.
for a couple hours, Chris. What do you mean?
Why are we doing this?
This is a show? I thought we were just hanging out as friends.
And you still are that pissed off at yourself.
Can you put that mic over in front of you? Maybe this isn't the song we close with. No, I think it is.
I think it is.
Is it a hard one for you to sing?
I can do it.
It's just, I think Mikey did really good, but he was far away from the mic.
Oh, it's not a competition. Here's what this is. Mikey is the first person that put it into a professional situation. If you don't fucking do it better, this whole fucking show could be in the shitter. I don't even like that. That's when you don't like doing a bit. Even if it's a bit, the energy of that guy is just horrible. I don't, so what's wrong? Are you okay?
You got mad at me.
No, shut up. Shut up. Don't act like you don't get comedy. It's never nice. Don't make yourself the victim in a joke. No. I'd be the Judge Judy of telling people not to do that. You know when someone, like when you insult, and they go, you know. Hey, by the way, do you have a Twitter?
I do.
I can't let you plug it. I'm sorry. We just have new rules from the Podcasters Association of America. What is your Twitter?
At Connor Delahanty.
This guy's tweets will make you want to take a hammer. They're so funny. So good. I'm the guy who oversets up your tweets. You're like, in a way, it's not it's a radio guy who's like trying to be nice, but his tweets are so good. You're going to want to take a hammer and bust your head open. That's how much joy. Why you want it to be, because you know when something hurts the back of your head? One of his tweets, I read it. Take a look at the back of my head. What if there was blood all over? Scabbed up. That's from me taking a hammer to the back of my own head. I'm like, my wife's like, what are you doing? I got to release the happiness out of my head.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we learned tonight
at the end of a storm, there's a golden sky.
We learned tonight, ladies and gentlemen, that you do not need to be able to sing to sing. Look at us. We all got together here. Not one of us really did a great job, but we gave it everything we had. If we had to say who was the best, it would ruin what we're about. We all won because our goal was to try as hard as we could. And when that's your goal, you can have everybody at the table be a winner. You wanted to do as good as you could do, you won. You did as good as you could do, you won. Chris did as good as he could do, he could won. I did as good as I could do, I won. We all won. What's the matter, Chris?
I didn't win!
Yeah, you did. We all won.
No, my singing was much more mediocre than all of yours.
All right. We were so close to closing the show. Or you
I didn't win even for my own happiness.
Oh, you're full. I think you're so phony.
No, I'm not phony. I've never been more serious about anything in my life. And I told my mother I loved her earlier today. No, I do love my mother, but I'm serious about this.
What does your mother have to do with this?
She's a wonderful human being, but I can't sing.
I agree.
You guys are much better than me, and you guys can't really sing either.
The point was that we were just agreeing that everyone tried their hardest. Did you try your hardest?
Of course, no, I didn't.
Well,
I've never tried my hardest in my life because I suck.
Well, I think you're being hard on yourself. I think you tried your hardest.
No, I'm not even capable of doing so.
Well, you tried.
No, I didn't.
Well, you had to try a little. You sang.
That was not trying. I was lip syncing. I was playing a recording of myself I did earlier in the day on the soundboard, which is my job that I'm not good at. Let's close the show. Fuck this. I'm gonna go kill myself. I need to stop saying that. I can't stop. I have to stop saying that.
It's all right. I get it. All right, everybody.
I can't live with this anymore, Todd.
Goodbye, everybody.
I don't want to leave yet. I want to redeem myself. We haven't done that long, right? I can fix all of this. Just give me.
If you just give you, how long do you need to fix everything?
45 more minutes. Give or take a few.
He wants 45 more minutes. I wish that you all let him do 45 more minutes. So wait, if I leave, I have to go.
Oh, you do?
But I'll leave you here. You're saying in 45 minutes you can fix it all.
Yeah, but who's going to close the show?
I'm going to leave you in charge.
No, I said I could fix it. I didn't say I could close the show.
Oh, you need me here with you.
Of course. No, to close the show after I fix it.
Well, once it's fixed, why do I need to come back in the picture?
You just record yourself closing the show now, and then you leave, and I'll fix it, and we'll edit it in between.
Now I'm lost.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made you lost.
Let's play.
Yeah.
What do we have to play? Okay, to George Carlin. I'm going to say goodnight, and, maybe we can close with a nice song. Good night. This is a true story.
What do you want? I want food and pussy. How come? It's just the way God made me. Is it alright? I guess it must be okay. Ooh, bop, 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 shang, lang, lang.
Thank you, Griffin.
I want food and pussy. How come? It's just the way God made me.
Come to the mic and say goodbye, and then that's the end of the show.
Okay, ooh, bop, 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 shang, lang, lang.
Goodbye.
Say your name and goodbye.
This is Connor. Goodbye.
Wesley, goodbye.
This is Daniel. Goodbye. Thanks for having me.
This is Mikey. Goodbye.
This is Chris. Goodbye.
Okay, everybody. This is Todd. Goodbye.
How come? It's just the way God made me. Is it alright? I guess it must be okay. Who bop 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 shang a lang a lang lang. What do you want? I want food and pussy. How come? It's just the way God made me.
Next time you're here with headphones in your ear, there's a lot of show left, so stay right here.
Hi everybody, this is another episode of Boy Am I Glad I Had My Be Nice mug. Each week we hear different stories about people that were about to do something bad and they saw a Be Nice mug and it made them do the right thing. People that listen to the show send us voicemails on the phone, and mine last week, a neighbor of mine, she told me that my car was going to get a ticket, and as she was leaving I was going to push her into the dirt. But then I saw my Be Nice mug and I just thanked her. Here's another gentleman that has a story about his Be Nice mug. These are real people with real stories.
The other day, a guy cut me off in traffic, and I was going to yell at him and scream at him, but I just took my Be Nice mug and I threw it right at his head. Wait, that's not what you... That's not exactly what you're looking for. That's not exactly what you're looking for.
Do another one. But by the way, that's a great one.
Do it like that? Or
like that. Do a real one. Not a real one.
Okay, but yeah, okay.
Hi, this is another episode of Thank Goodness I Had My Be Nice mug. These are real people with real stories.
Here's my story about the Be Nice mug. The other day, somebody cut me off at Wawa. I was really angry, but I saw I was holding my Be Nice mug, and I said, you know what? Just let him go through, because he's going to be nice.
These are real stories from real people. Buy your Be Nice mug now at ToddGlass.com. It's going to save your life. We guarantee it.
You're feeling low instead of feeling so. Just remember that show. Hey, here comes another Todd Glass show. Hey,